And to give you more on this, I'm joined by India correspondent Akhilesh. Suman, good afternoon. Well, crucial year for India as it assumes the presidency of BRICS in 2026 that also completes its 20 years. The logo has been carefully carved out, keeping in mind the goals of India. Tell us the key highlights of the logo and the theme of this year.
People understand that BRICS was never so relevant as it is now because of the challenges put forward by Mr. Donald Trump, the US president. The emerging economies all over the world and global south, they are also thinking that, if there can be a cooperation in an alternative way. And in that way, I think today's launching of BRICS logo and BRICS theme is very relevant. The whole as External Affairs Minister said, that there are multicolored lotus flower, and its petals, resemble colors of different countries. So in that way, BRICS that says that multipolarity is the key in the world after World War II. And if multipolarity has to sustain, it has to sustain by none other than the countries involved with the BRICS. And that today there are 11 members of BRICS, including Saudi Arabia. So in that way, BRICS is not earlier BRIC that was Brazil, India, China, and Russia. But now it has gained momentum, and from BRICS, including South Africa, and now it has become 11 member countries. So I think that it is now the largest group that constitutes the largest number of population in the world. And in that way, BRICS theme is quite relevant because it is telling about sustainability. It is telling about resilience. It is telling about cooperation. And India's presidency is also telling that it is for working for humanity. So in that way, the intra-BRICS cooperation will be very relevant. Intra-BRICS cooperation in place of intra-BRICS conflict. So in place of conflict, if you increase cooperation, you can face challenges from other quarters of the world. And that all these countries are fast-growing economies, and the whole world, future depend on the population of these countries, because these are the countries which gives maximum strength to the world economy, because they also migrate to the developed economy and they help in developing those economies. So in that way, BRICS logo and BRICS theme is quite relevant in today's world.
Also, tell us how important the BRICS presidency is for the country, India, considering the fact that India now stands as an important partner at global diplomatic platform.
India is the largest population in the world, and India is also the largest economy in the world. As far as open market is concerned, I'm telling about the open market. It is the largest open market, transparent market, and also it is the largest democracy. So in that way, these three things gives India strength to share its experiences with the world. Like if you consider the digital economy platform that India has created. Now, this platform has given tremendous boost to India's internal trade. India's internal retail economy. It has increased the purchasing capacity, consumption dynamics. So I think that this is one of the experiences India can share with the growing economies of the world, that how in place of hard currency, you can use this soft technology, so that even in coldest of the season, even in hottest of the season, you can buy, you can purchase, you can transact. So in that way, India's experience is quite relevant to the BRICS. And in this summit, as the External Affairs Minister was telling, that he wants to share all this knowledge with the member countries, with the friendly countries who want to utilize it. So in that way, India's presidency will be very important, and India's diplomatic capital that it has gained over the period of time, that it tells now that dialogue and diplomacy should be the way to resolve issues of contradiction between the two countries. So I think that in today's world, when there are conflict in many parts of the world, India's standing is very unique, and India's standing is that tolerate other forces that differ with you.
All
and
right.
talk to them if you have any difference. So I think India's presidency will give much more to the in the coming days than it was giving earlier in other BRICS economies, because now we are one step ahead. After
Right.
G20, we are getting another chance to host many of the important economies in the world in India. So
Right.
I think it will be a very interesting time to see that how
And
it pans
especially
out.
as a voice of the Global South, thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
us and giving us all the latest on this new development.